Hi guys, Ms. Nusik here. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to look at how we are going to write our second body paragraph. So we went ahead, we finished writing our first body that talked about the setting of chapter 10, okay, and how that influenced a character. Now in our second body paragraph, you are picking a major character, okay, you are picking either Jonas or the giver. You should have already yesterday worked on the either one of the two guides that have you look at how either Jonas or the giver changes. Remember, you didn't work on both, you just worked on one, and that's who you're going to focus on for this second body, okay? You were analyzing their characterization, and you're telling me that they're either dynamic or round. You are going to tell me that they're dynamic because a major character changes. Jonas changes, the giver changes. You also are going to explain if the character is either flat or round, okay? Because they're a major character, you already know that they're round, okay? So with this, and you can even look at the guide that you used yesterday that talks about what their definitions are. Remember, it looks like this, okay? It gives you what direct characterization is, what indirect, what a flat character is, what a round character is, static and dynamic. You should have this handy when you're writing it because it gives you some really good definitions that can help you write and develop your essay better, okay? Then you also need to make sure that you are connecting it to the theme. Okay, you wrote about a theme in your first body paragraph. You need to take that theme and pull it over to this and continue to develop that as well. Okay, and when your topic sentence should also include a transition word. I don't want to see secondly because you're not talking about a second point. What you could do, you could say to continue on with developing the character that and go from there. Okay, that's a way that you can do that. Please try and add in that transition word into your topic sentence. Now remember, your topic sentence now is not about the setting, but it's about the character. Okay, so you could say to continue on developing the idea that Jonas changes. He is considered a dynamic and round character, which helps to develop the theme that without emotions, society becomes less human. Okay. Now remember, your topic sentence needs to make sure that you have these very specific details. Okay. So Jonas changes. That's the thing that's going to show us that he is a dynamic character. We have the word dynamic. We also have the word round showing us the specifics. We also have how it develops the theme. Okay. And then we state our theme. You need to have all 5 of these parts, including that transition word, in your topic sentence. Remember, your topic sentence should just be one single sentence, not 2, not 3, one single sentence. Then what you need to go ahead and do, you need to find your quotes first. Remember what you worked on yesterday, okay? You either worked on how Jonas was changing a character, okay, or how the giver was. You can go ahead and use this to help you, and you can even use the Jonas after parts or the giver after parts. You don't want to use the giver before parts because before it doesn't tell you how he's changing, but you can use the after to explain how Jonas or how the giver changes, okay? Then what you need to do in the I, you need to make sure that you're explaining what's happening right before the quote. Don't tell me about how Jonas got selected to be the receiver of memory. Tell me how he acts now that he understands how he's feeling, okay, because he's been selected. Tell me how he's different because he knows about the memories and how he wants everyone to have the same thing. Tell me how he's different because he understands what pain is, okay, and how he didn't understand that before. In your I, for your plot clue, make sure that you tell me what either part of plot it's in. Tell me that it's in the rising action. Tell me that it's at the climax. Tell me that it's in the falling action. Or tell me what chapter it's in. You need to have one of these two things in order to have ample background information. Then give me your speaker and listener. Who said the quote? Who listened? Then right after those, give me the comma because it's going to lead right into your quote, okay, that you have here. Make sure that after that, you've given me your citation, okay? The author's last name, Lowry, Lowry, then the page number and parenthesis, period, okay? Then in your explanation, this is where it's out of 4 points. So you need to make sure that you really, really, really develop this. You want to have, there are 3 questions. So you want to have a minimum of 6 sentences. That's 2 per question, but you probably want to have even more than just 6. So is this character static or dynamic? You know that the character is dynamic, so tell me how you know they're dynamic based on the quote. Then tell me if the character flat or round. Tell me that the character is round. How do you know this based on their quote? Then, how do the characters' actions help to develop the theme? How are they acting? How does that tell me that without emotion, society becomes less human? How does this tell me that conformity is not a good thing because, okay? And make sure that you explain, how do you know this? Then, you're going to repeat the same thing, but add in your transitional phrase. Furthermore, the development of Jonas as a character is seen when he does blank. Furthermore, the character of the giver is seen as he develops so and so, okay? And go through that same process. Make sure that you are looking back at this video multiple times so that you can see what you need to have. Also, the example is right here for you, so you can look at this and you can go ahead and reference this to make sure that you have the right amount and the right process. Okay, if you have any questions, please make sure that you are reaching out and asking.